Hello, good morning students. See, welcome back first of all to our e-learning program initiated by Vidyadesh Vidya Sankul School and under the guidelines of Dr. G.M. Sutariya sir. Okay, so here welcome back to our state part 2 chapter number 5. See here. And this is our lecture number 4. Okay. See, in our first lecture we complete up to 5 illustration and in our 4 illustration, and in our second lecture we complete illustration number 5, 6 and exercise 5.1 your doubt sum. In our third lecture we complete illustration number 7 and 8. See, the last 2 illustration are difficult one, and I told you that, and I was given you the homework that you have to do that particular sum into the rough book 2 times. Okay, we have to make a practice only, nothing else. It is easy, but we have to make a practice. Now move forward to our next illustration, that is illustration number 9. See the question here. Now for that we have to show the next method. See here, the next method is, see, we show the first method, that is differentiation by definition, or we can say derivative by definition. And in the next method we show that y is equal to y is equal to x raised to n, then dy by dx is equal to n into x raised to n minus 1, and y is equal to constant, then dy by dx is equal to 0. That is your method number 2. Now see method number 3. You can say it as multiplication rule. See the formula here. What is the formula? Suppose y is equal to u into v. Suppose y is equal to u into v. U is a 1 bracket, v is a 1 bracket, and we have to multiply that particular 2 bracket, and we have to find out the differentiation, that is dy by dx. So for that the rule is there. We have to write down the rule: v into du by dx plus u into dv by dx. See, in the textbook the rule is somehow different. Here in the textbook, dy by dx is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx is given. So see here, there is no change into the formula. See, you can say this one is 2 and this one is 3. Then you can say here 3 plus 2. The answer is same. See, we cannot change the multiplication. Here, whatever multiply with each other we cannot change, but we can change the order. See, u plus v, here I am writing v plus u. Why? Because it is very same to the division rule. See, after that, after the multiplication rule, we have to show in method number 4 division rule, right? So it is very easy to remember to you. That's why I am writing and change the order of that particular formula. U into U plus V. U plus V is the original formula, into the textbook is given, but I am writing V plus U, and you have to also write this, and it is correct. It is not wrong. V into du by dx plus U into dv by dx. So here, and this one is here. So first of all, write down this formula. And this rule is given on page number 173. Rule number 2. If y is equal to u into v, then dy by dx is equal to v into du by dx plus u into dv by dx. This is the formula and this is the rule. Now we show the illustration as per this method, that is illustration number 9. See that? What is the formula? What is the illustration? See here, illustration number 9. Y is equal to what? Into bracket 2x square plus 3 and into 3x minus 2. Right? So here, see that if y is equal to 2x square plus 3 into 3x minus 2 is the formula, then find the derivative of y with respect to x. Okay, so here these are the questions, and suppose here we have to first of all suppose that this one is u and this one is v. So we have to write u is equal to 2x square plus 3 and v is equal to 3x minus 2. So now see here, this is the formula. Here we want v, that is here. We want u, that is again here. But we want du by dx as well as dv by dx. What is that? See here, we have to find out the differentiation of u with respect of x. What means of du by dx? That is, we have to find out the differentiation of u in respect, with respect to x. So we can write here d by dx into 2x square plus 3. See, we have to find out du by dx. Into the formula we have to write du by dx. So what is the du by dx? For that we have to find out the differentiation of u. What is that? See, into our last example, that is in example 7 and 8, I told you that whenever you just have to find out the dy by dx and general question is given, then you have to write down the 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, all the steps, because it is for 2 marks. So we have to write all the steps. But I also explain you that here what is the last or final answer. See, from the question you can say that this is the answer. So here whenever the multiplication rule is applied here, you have to just write direct answer, not you have to put all the steps. See, if you want to find out the 2x square plus 3 differentiation, then you don't have to write down all the steps which we are writing in illustration number 7 and in illustration number 8. Here we just have to write the direct answer. See, what is the answer of this? See here, y is equal to x raised to n, then dy by dx is equal to what? N into x raised to n minus 1. This is the main formula. On the basis of this, you can say 2 is here multiplier, so 2 2s are 4. What is the answer here? 4 into x raised to 2 minus 1, that is 1, and we don't have to write that particular 1. I told you in my last lecture, whenever 1 is the power is remaining on x, then we don't have to write, because it is just understand that 4x is equal to x raised to 1. 2 2s are 4. 2 is as it is. 2 multiply here and into x raised to n minus 1. That's why here, what is the simplification of this? See, into this sum. I am just explaining you. You don't have to write this, please. 2 into 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1 plus 3. What is the differentiation of 3? It is constant, that's why 0. And here, see 2 as it is. 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. X raised to 2, x square. What is the differentiation of this? 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1 as per this rule. So here x square. What is the differentiation of x square? 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. So what is the final answer? 4x. X raised to 2 minus 1, that is 1. So x is as it is. 2 2s are 4. 4x plus 0. You don't have to write that 0. So here, whenever in the multiplication rule, whenever we have to find out the multiplication rule differentiation, then we just have to write the direct answer. We don't have to write this step, right? So keep in mind that what is the final answer. Whenever only 2 mark sum for simple differentiation is asked, then you have to write down all the steps. But whenever it will use in the multiplication rule as well as in the division rule as well as in the now chain rule, then you have to write down the final answer directly. You don't have to write this step. So what is your final answer for du by dx? 4x is the final answer. Now what is dv by dx? See here, we want dv by dx also. So here d by dx of 3x minus 2. See, I already told you that in my last lecture, if y is equal to x, then dy by dx is equal to 1, right? In formula or in method number 1, I add in my last lecture, I added that in my last lecture that third formula for method number 1 is when y is equal to x, dy by dx is equal to 1, right? So here 3x, here x is there. So what is the differentiation of these x? It is 1. So 3 into 1. So final answer is 3. 2. This is the constant. So what is the differentiation of constant? It is 0. So here dv by dx of 3x minus 2, that is 3 only. From here we have to write that. See, 3x. What is the differentiation of 3x? That is 3. What is the differentiation of 2x square? That is 4x. Here differentiation of this is 0. So you don't have to write this. So your final answer, that is du by dx is equal to 4x and dv by dx is equal to 3. Okay. So I am removing this, please. Now put the value here. We have to put the value into the formula. What is dy by dx? Ultimately, you have to write down the formula v into du by dx plus u into dv by dx. So what is v? What is v that? See here, v is equal to 3x minus 2 into du by dx. What is du by dx? See here, we have to multiply this with this. V into du by dx, that is 4x plus now u. U is what? Here it is u, and we have to multiply this u with this 2x square plus 3 into dv by dx, that is 3. Right? So you just have to multiply these two. First of all, what is the simplification of this? We have to multiply this and this. 3x into 4x, that is 12x square. 3x plus 3x into 4x. 3 into 4, that is 12x into x, that is x square. Minus 2 into 4x, that is 8x. Right? Plus these into these and these into these. So 2x square into 3, 6x square, and 3 into 3, that is 9. 3x into 4x, 3 4s are 12, x into x, 12x square, minus 4x into 2, 8x, plus 2x square into 3, 6x square, plus 3 into 3, 9. Now see here, x square, two observations, two variables are equal. Now we have to add 2x square plus 6x square, that's why 18x square minus 8x plus 9. 18x square minus 8x plus 9 is the final answer. See here, what is the multiplication rule and by which method we have to find out the differentiation of two multiplication, that is of two bracket. See here, two bracket is given into the question. One we have to suppose as u and the second one we have to suppose as v. Now we have to find out first du by dx and dv by dx. What is du by dx? 2 2s are 4x. We have to write down the last final answer, and 3 differentiation of 3 is 0. Again 3x, only 3, because x differentiation is 1. So 3 is your final answer, because 2 is a constant and the differentiation of constant is 0. That's why dv by dx is 3, du by dx is 4x. Now cross multiply. See here, cross multiplication, that is v into du by dx and then u into dv by dx. This is the formula. So first of all, v 3x minus 2 into 4x, 3x minus 2 into 4x, plus here into the formula plus is there, that's why I'm writing plus. Now u is equal to 2x square plus 3 into 3. So here I am just simplify, or you can say open the bracket and then simplify, and this is your final answer. 12x square plus 16x square. See, x square is there, then we have to add or minus. Here 12 plus 6, that is 18x square, then 8x minus, then plus 9. That is your final answer. So here illustration number 9 of 2 marks only is complete. Okay, so here write down this. Now we have to show the next rule, that is division rule. Here multiplication rule, only one sum is given here. So this is your multiplication rule, sum, method number 3. Now I hope you all complete that. So we'll move forward to our next method. Now division rule. Method number 4, division rule. What is the formula for division rule? See here, I am not removing this formula because I have to compare this division rule formula with the multiplication rule formula. Here y is equal to u into v, then dy by dx is equal to right? So here whenever division rule, now if y is equal to u divided by v, here u and v are in multiplication, now u and v are in division. So what is the formula for dy by dx? See, I am writing here dy by dx is equal to v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx whole divided by v square. See, it is easy to remember. Here v into du by dx, again v into du by dx plus u into dv by dx, here minus u into dv by dx. Here just the difference is plus or minus. We have to use plus in multiplication rule and we have to use minus in the division rule. And in division rule, the extra thing is that here we have to write in division v square. This one is the extra. In the division rule only, we have to write in the division rule in the denominator v square. But we don't have to write anything in the multiplication rule. We just have to write down this. This is the formula for multiplication rule and this is the formula for division rule. Okay, so here it is very easy to remember these both. Okay, so here write down. See, you already write down this method, that is your method number 3, multiplication rule. So please don't write this. Only in the method number 4, division rule, you have to write if y is equal to u upon v, then dy by dx is equal to this. It is, I am just compare these two to explain you. So please don't write this. Please only write down this formula. Okay, so first of all write down this. Okay, I am removing that here. And I am writing here the formula and then we will discuss our next illustration. If y is equal to u upon v, then dy by dx is equal to v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx upon v square. Right? Now see illustration number 10. What is that? If y is equal to 2x plus 3 divided by 3x minus 2, then find out dy by dx. Yes, this is so. See, we can see that this is the division rule, 2x plus 3 and 3x minus 2. Okay, so now suppose here u is equal to 2x plus 3 and v is equal to 3x minus 2. Okay, now we have to find out first of all du by dx and dv by dx. So du by dx is equal to d by dx into 2x plus 3. Here we have to find out dv by dx. So d by dx into bracket 3x minus 2, right, is equal to what? See, d by dx 2x plus 3, d by dx 3x minus 2. And what is that? See here, 2x plus 3, 3x minus 2. What is that? Now, what is the differentiation of 2x? See, differentiation of 3 is 0. What is the differentiation of these and what is the differentiation of these? We have to just write that because 3 and 2 are the constant and constant differentiation is always 0. So, what is 2x? See, the answer is 2 because x differentiation is 1. In method number 2, I told you if y is equal to x, then dy by dx is equal to 1. Here x, that's why 1, into 2, that's why answer is 3. Here again x, that's why 1, differentiation is 1, into 3, that's why the answer is 3. Okay, so here u and v, so du by dx and dv by dx is 2 and 3. Now put the formula here. What is the formula? dy by dx is equal to v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx whole upon v square. Put the value here. V is equal to what? V is equal to 3x plus 2. 3x minus 2, sorry, into du by dx. What is that? It is 2 minus u. What is u? 2x plus 3 into dv by dx, that is 3. All divided by v square. V square means 3x minus 2 square. Right? I am just putting the value into the formula. V is equal to, here your v is there, v into du by dx, that is 2. So 3x minus 2 into 2, then minus, so minus u, that is 2x minus 3, sorry 2x plus 3 into 3 du by dv by dx, and upon v square, that's why v is equal to again 3x minus 2 whole square. Right? Now just simplify that. Multiplication of these into these, 3x into 2, 6x minus 4 minus 6x. See here, minus plus minus 3 into 3, 9 upon v square as it is, 3x minus 2 all square as it is, no change. 3x into 2, 6x minus 2 into 2, 4 minus 2x into 3, 6x plus minus plus minus 3 into 3, 9. Okay, so here now see 6x and 6x, this one is the plus and this one is the minus, so we have to cancel it. Plus minus cancel. Minus 4 minus 9, what is the now final answer? Minus 4 minus 9. See, minus minus plus, but we have to write the highest amount sign, that is ninth sign is negative, so we have to write minus 13 divided by 3x minus 2 all square. Minus 13 divided by 3x minus 2 all square. See, this is the full and final answer of your illustration number 10. See, again in the division rule, we just have to first of all find out the du by dx. First of all, we have to assume u and v. Numerator is u, denominator is v. Here u is equal to this, v is equal to this. Now find out du by dx. X only 1, du by dx. Whenever we have to find out the differentiation of x, answer is 1. So 2 ones are 2. Here 3 ones are 3. Constant always 0. Differentiation of constant always 0. So we don't have to write this. Right? So here u and here du by dx. Here v and here dv by dx. Now here formula cross multiplication, v into du by dx, these two I am writing these 3x minus 2 into 2 and then u into dv by dx, so 2x plus 3 into 3. Between these minus sign is here. In the division rule we have to write minus, in the multiplication rule we have to write plus into the formula. Okay, so here I am just simplify that 6x plus minus cancel and minus 4 minus 9, that is minus 13. So here your illustration number 2. See, we don't have to simplify this. in the division rule, v square we have to write up to the answer, because if the same bracket is there in the numerator, then and then we have to cancel it. Otherwise we don't have to write anything. We just have to write v square in the denominator as it is up to the answer. Please. Okay, so remember that whenever the division rule is there, v square is in the denominator and we have to write up to answer that v square as it is. If in the numerator same bracket is there, then and then we have to cancel it one time. Okay, otherwise we have to write just v square as it is up to the answer. So this is your final answer. Okay, so here illustration number 9 and illustration number 10 both are complete. So first of all, write down this and please make a practice of illustration number 9 and 10 in your rough book also. That is your homework also. Okay, so here illustration number 9 and 10 are complete. Now illustration number 11. See the illustration number 11. Y is equal to three upon 4x plus 5. So what is your u here? U is equal to just 3. Right? So here u is equal to 3 and v is equal to 4x plus 5. So first of all, we have to find out du by dx. What is that? See, I am direct writing now that. What is du by dx? That is 0. Constant is only there. That's why du by dx is equal to 0. Now what is dv by dx? See, 4x. That's why 4, because differentiation of x is 1. 1 4s are 1. And here constant is there, that's why we don't have to write here 0. See, whenever it is in plus, we don't have to write 0, but only constant is given, only constant. No variable x is given, then we have to write the differentiation is 0. But here when the constant is given in plus or minus sign with x, then we don't have to write 0, but here we have to write 0. Okay, now see, this is the formula. dy by dx is equal to v into du by dx minus u into dv by dx upon v square. Now put the value here. See, cross multiplication, this v into du by dx. So 4x plus 5 into du by dx 0 minus u, that is 3, into dv by dx, that is 4, upon v square. V is equal to 4x plus 5 whole square. See, It is very easy sum because 0 multiplication with 0 any amount that is 0. So 0 into 4x plus 5 0 minus 3 4s are 12 divided by as it is 4x plus 5 whole square. So 0 we don't have to write 0 that particular. So direct answer is minus 12. See, minus is as it is. Minus, see 0 is cancelled but we have to write the minus sign compulsory. So minus 12 divided by 4x plus 5 whole square, and that is your final answer. That means here illustration number 11 is very easy and it is complete into 2 or 3 steps. That here u du by dx 0, v dv by dx only 4, then put the value u into dv by dx, v into du by dx, these into these 0 because 0 multiply with any amount, answer is 0. Here minus, then 3 4s are 12, 0 minus 12 that is minus 12, and in the denominator v square as it is up to the answer. So here your sum is over. So here illustration number 11 is over. Now see, into your example book you have to complete up to 1 to 11 illustration. Into your rough book I told you that you have to write 2 to 3 times illustration number 7 8, and now in your rough book you have to write these 9 10 and 11 3 illustration. First illustration for method number 3, that is 9th illustration, and illustration number 10 and 11 for method number 4. You have to write that particular sum, you have to write that particular sum, practice 2 to 3 times into your rough book. Okay, so here I am writing your homework. Your homework is illustration 9 10 11 3 times in rough book. It is for practice. Now exercise 5 section B. See here, question number 2. See, f dash x, that is differentiation. F of x is equal to 50. What is the differentiation of f dash x? That is, what is the differentiation of 50? That is 0. Right? Next, see here, third, y is equal to a raised to n. A is constant, so don't write that. Third one. Now directly 11th one, question number 2. After that 11 and 12. See, f of x is equal to 7x square minus 6x plus 3. It is just like illustration number 7, right? Here in illustration number 7 it is right that y is equal to, and we have to find out the dy by dx. But into this question f of x is given and we have to write down the f dash x. That is just the same. We have to find out the differentiation of 7x square minus 6x plus 5. So it is just same. That's why we have to write question number 11 and 12 as per illustration number 7. Okay, 7 and 8. Question number 12 is as per illustration number 8. So you have to write these 3 sum, and then you have to write section D, question number 2, that is differentiation by definition. Find the derivative using definition here, right? So question number 1 and 2. One also using definition, second also using definition, and third one, find the derivative of 2 upon 3x plus 4x, like this. Illustration number 11. So third is also your homework. So your homework for this session is section B 2, 11 and 12, section D 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is your homework. Please write down these into your exercise book, and if you have any doubt then ask me anytime. Okay, here and complete my lecture. Thank you class.